Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining for a flowy hips practice, inspired to tap into some of our magic with a beautiful Disney theme, something lighthearted to bring some joy. So we'll start in a nice wide-legged child's pose, just taking a few moments to get grounded, letting everyone connect. And thank you so much for coming, for sharing your practice with the Hot Shop community. We've all enjoyed and appreciate staying connected through these times that we are social distancing, and these practices have been really great for us to feel connected with our community. So thank you for your continued practice and energy. Hey Mel, thanks for joining. So in our nice wide-legged child's pose, take a few moments to bring your awareness to a really mindful breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose and following the breath as it moves throughout the body. And feel the expansion of your breath as it moves into the roots of your core, filling up, expanding your diaphragm on your exhale. Softly allow the breath to release. On your next breath, take a moment to set an intention for your practice, and that can be a word, a thought, anything to inspire your movement, grounding you in the presence. And your intention can be even a focus for the next 60 minutes. It can be so present that it is about what you want to accomplish when you come to your mat. Is it to bring strength? Is it for cardiovascular? Is it for flexibility, balance, coordination? Taking the time to mindfully connect, to be on your mat, to spend time with yourself. So whatever it is, whatever your intent is, let it resonate, let it start to manifest as we move, and keep coming back to this word. I'm looking forward to this Disney themed practice, so thank you so much for moving with me, for joining me on your mats. We will again shift from our child's pose, moving up into a tabletop and keeping a nice wide-legged posture. We'll take an inhale, reach, extend right hand up to the sky. This is a really subtle twist here. Take the right hand down, left hand to reach. And for whatever your intention was, I'm going to try to tap into all of that. So flexibility, strength, cardiovascular. This is going to be a movement practice, and we will peel back these last few minutes of our practice to get into some longer held poses. So when you are ready, tuck your toes, send your hips up high into your down dog. And scan the palms. Think about tilting your hips up a little bit higher, bending both knees lightly, and then drop the heels to the mat. Bending the knees lightly, take the heels to the mat. Let's bend the right knee, drop the left heel, and switch. Switch over. And these first moments in our first down dog are a great opportunity for us to take inventory of our body. Is anything to be mindful, for you to modify any movement as we move. Bending the knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, plant your hands, step, hop back, high plank. Rock into your toes, lead with your heart through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, down. Bending your knees, look forward, step, hop, float. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, reach and fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step, hop back, high plank. Lead with your heart through chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale down. Bending knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step, hop back, high plank. Lowering through. Meeting in down dog. Bending the knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step, hop back, high plank. Lowering through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down. All right, we're gonna add in a little chair to get the hips nice and warm. Bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise. Sink down into your chair. Shoulders roll, hearts open. Sink down a little deeper. Let's take hands to palm center. Deep breath, exhale, twist through the right side. You can either hook or allow your left elbow to float. Choice is yours. For 3, for 2, deep breaths. On your next inhale, come back through center. Sink down into your chair a little bit more. Shift to the left. And the choice is yours, whether you want to hover into this twist or connect. Benefits from both movements. One final breath here. Come back through center. On your inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, plant your hands. Leading with your heart. Upward facing dog. Exhale, down. Big toes to touch. Right leg's gonna reach up high to the sky. Again, think about lifting with length here. In a straight line from your heel to your fingertips. Look forward, plant the right foot between the hands. Pivot onto your left heel, both hands reach up to the sky. Warrior 1. Think about scanning through, grounding from the right heel. And we lift the heart open. And then scan through that back leg, all the way from your hip to your heel. Open up, warrior 2. Sink even deeper, gaze forward. Turn the right hand up, reach it up. And reversing your warrior, left hand either to your back, left leg, or wrapping around, finding a bind with your right hip. Come to your breath. And bring awareness to your intention, reason for showing up, for being on your mat. Come back through, warrior 2. Straighten the leg, hinge forward. Take right hand down, left hand up, landing in a triangle pose. Shoulders open up here. Reaching, leading with your left fingertips. Leading as we come up, inhale, back into your warrior 2. Windmill back to the mat. Step back, high plank, cycle through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale down. Big toes to touch. Moving into the left side. Left legs lift. In straight line from the heel right to your fingertips. Gaze forward, step through, warrior 1. And as we lunge forward, think about softening that upper body, allowing the heart space to be open. Inhale Exhale, opening up, warrior two, and gazes forward. And tapping into your strength, bringing awareness to that power in the body. Turn left hand up, reach it up, reverse your warrior. And you can either take your left arm, rest it on your back leg, or wrap it around your back. Find a bind. Stay in the lunge. Come back through, warrior two. Heels grounding, soles of the feet planted firmly. Windmill back to the mat. Step back, high plank. Lower through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale down. Big toes to touch. Right leg lifts up high. And we'll bend the knees, stack the hips, open them up. We'll do 5 little circles with the right knees, rounding out here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold up, gaze forward, straighten up and step through, landing in a crescent lunge. Lift both arms up to the sky, shoulders roll back. Hands come into your heart center. Press palms together. Hinge forward. Nice long line from the crown to your heel, and then exhale to twist. An option to either connect or let your left elbow hover. Breathing through center. We open up to warrior one, hands reach. Ground your left heel. Sink into it. Hands will come below to your low back. Roll your heart open. Now choice is yours. I know we are dedicating movement to our hips, but if you are feeling tightness in the upper body, hang out here. If you want to come a little bit deeper for the hips, start to take your right shoulder to your right knee. And if you have that space available, your hands will start to float away from your low back. Gaze down, looking at towards your heart. Really turn up the breath here. And acknowledge how the body's grounding, holding presence for your practice. Acknowledge your heart, your mind. Coming back through warrior one, let's reach up. We meet. Gaze forward up towards the sky. Open up, warrior two. Sink into the strength of your legs. Turn the right hand up, reach up. Again, that left hand, choose how you want to set it up. And then as an option here to bend the right arm, if you even want to take a bind with the right hand and left hand. Come back through center, straighten, hinge forward, taking that triangle pose. Deepening the breath as our heart rate's elevating, guiding that energy, letting it circulate through the body. Let's lead with the left hand, come up, sink back to warrior two. On your exhale, windmill back to the mat. Step back, high plank, leading with your heart, lower through chaturanga, upward facing dog, exhale down. And big toes to touch, left leg lifts up, and extending through, drawing in that energy, power, bend the knee, stack your hips. We'll do in 5 nice slow big circles here. Last 2. And 1. Lift the knee. Gaze forward, straighten the leg, step it through. Crescent lunge, rock into the lunge. Set yourself up. When you're ready, both hands reach up to the sky. Hands moving to heart center. Deep breath, hinge forward, and then twist. You can choose whether you want to connect or stay elevated in the twist. Come back through center. Inhale, reach, hands up. We land in warrior one, sink down. Beautiful. And allow yourself to land, allow yourself to connect. From here, we move hands to our low back, interlace the fingers, shoulders roll up. Now you can stay here to focus on the shoulders, upper body, or fold forward for your hip opener. Left shoulder to your left knee. Bow your gaze. And then turn your breath up again. We're dedicating 3 breaths here. Connect body, our mind, and our hearts. Coming back up. Open up warrior two. Sink into it. Turn the left hand up, reach up, reversing your warrior. Find your variation. An option to add that bind, bend the left elbow, right hand to connect somewhere along your spine. Final breath here. Back to warrior two. Straighten out, hinge forward, triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Twist, open up that body. And leading with the right hand, we will come up, sink down, warrior two, windmill, flush back to the mat. Step back, high plank, leading with your heart, lower through, upward facing dog. Exhale down. Big toes to touch. Right leg's gonna lift and expand. Think about your strength, your energy moving through the body. Bend the right knee. And the choice is yours here. Maybe you want to stay here and breathe into your hip space, or if you're feeling a little funky tonight, you want to flip your dog. Keep guiding your right foot all the way over, plant it. Charge through the legs, through the spine, heart opens. And maybe even taking a full wheel. Final breath, we meet back in our three-legged dog. Gaze forward, plant through, crescent lunge. And we'll go through that same series just a little bit quicker. So hands reach up, crescent lunge, one breath, open up, warrior two, sink into it. Hands to your low back, hearts open, bow. 3 breaths here. Body, mind, heart. Inhale, reach up, open up, warrior two. Turn the palm up, reverse warrior. Coming back, warrior two, straighten the leg, reach forward. Right hand down, left hand up. And leading, come back to warrior two. Here's where we add and we slow it down a little. Coming into our side ankle, right elbow to your right knee. Left hand reaches up. Now maybe you stay here in your side angle. This is a great place to land. If you want to incorporate the arms, find a bind, half bind. Choice is yours. If birds of paradise is in your practice, we are warm and ready to take a balance. So step forward with your left foot, get grounded in your right side, and take flight. And wherever you are, finding your space, allow yourself to show up, to breathe deeply, to allow this focus to be 100% about you, your body, your mind, your heart. Leading with the left hand, we come back up into warrior two. Windmill back to the mat. Step back, high plank. Let's flush it out, lower through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale down. Big toes to touch. Left leg lifts to the sky. And energy moving from heel right to your fingertips. And bend the knee, open up your hips. Let's stack wide. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to flip your dog, lead that left foot all the way over, send your hips up high. Beautiful, reach, open up, and focus on that energy moving through the spine. The hips are high, heart is open. Final breath. We meet back in our three-legged dog. Step through and we speed up this series. So crescent lunge, reach up, one breath here. Open up, warrior two, one. Hands still staying high. Now we move warrior two. Sink into it, left hand turns up, reach up to the sky, find your variation. And we come back into that warrior two. Straighten out the leg, reach forward, take the left hand down, right hand up. Shoulders roll back, focusing on alignment, openness. Lead with the right hand, come back up. Sink into it, take your side angle, so left elbow to your right knee, the left knee, and then reach, extend that right hand up. Shoulders roll back. Now if you want to incorporate half bind, right hand to your low back, full bind, left hand wraps around the left leg. And if you're feeling some flight, take your birds of paradise, step forward with your right foot, get grounded into your left, and then slowly rise. And we take 3 final breaths. Keep rolling that right shoulder back, gaze forward and up. Lead with the right hand, we come back to your warrior two. Now we're going to take a moment to come back to warrior one, so open up, back to warrior one. We're going to keep this forward fold in our practice, so come forward, fold left shoulder to your left knee, relax your gaze. And for the mind, the body, final breath for the heart. Reach up for the sky, and then cycle back to the mat. Step back to your high plank, rock forward, lower through chaturanga, upward facing dog, exhale down. Bending knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top. Halfway left, and fold. And heel to the feet, so they're about shoulder width distance. We'll reach and grab opposite elbows, let the head hang heavy. Rock into the palms of your feet and then back into your heels. Taking inventory. So the back side of our body, from the heels all the way up through to the hips. And then continuing with that back side awareness from your hips all the way through the spine. And then bring awareness to the front side of the body. Your forehead's relaxed. Shake your head. And folding forward, the heart sinks. Body connects. And press the big toes into the mat. Release the hands towards the feet, plant them into the earth, step back into a high plank, lower through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale down. The thumbs will come towards one another at the middle of the mat. Gaze forward, step wide outside the right hand with your right foot into a nice lizard lunge. Inhale, reach, extend, right hand up to the sky. Now at this point you can modify as well by coming down to your left knee if that feels good for you. We will thread the right hand through the left 10 times. So inhale, reach, exhale, thread it through. And on your inhale, think about reaching and grabbing your intention. On your exhale, allow it to manifest. Thread it through. And 5. Move with the breath. Last 3, 2, and 1. Reach up. Take the right hand towards the right knee and rotate just a little bit deeper into the lunge. And if you even want to start to bend your left leg, keep the foot flexed, guide the heel up towards your glute. Now if you want, you can reach back and grab your foot and land for 3 breaths. Body, heart, and mind, everything connected. Release the left leg. Come back into the lizard posture. And we move down towards dragon. So if you haven't come onto your left knee yet, please do. We'll lower onto our forearms. And if it feels good here to tuck onto the pinky side of your foot to open up your hip flexor. Start to rotate so the sole of your foot is opening up. And take awareness, any area in your body that's feeling a little tight, any tension in the muscles, any tensions in your shoulders and your face. Just take a moment to soften it, to bring a breath in that's going to be gentle on the body. Allow yourself to relax. Final breath here. Press back into the hands, come back to lizard. We heel toe the right foot to the middle of the mat, lunge forward. And we have a tendency of holding a lot of energy in our hips, our core, and sometimes we even are so tight that we create blockages. So as we hold in this lunge, just tap into that space and give yourself full permission to let go. And we are our second day in of our new moon cycle, and we think about clearing our body and starting this new cycle with some space. So anything that you're holding on to in the roots of your core, deep within, anything that's no longer serving you, and we're gonna flow back. Walk the hands back, keep that right heel grounded, beautiful. Take one breath, relax the gaze. And then come back forward to that lunge. For 2 breaths now. Exhale, walk heels back. And for 2 breaths, we're gonna flow through here. One final one for 3 breaths. Come forward. Relax the gaze. Relax the shoulders. Lunge a little deeper. Exhale, walk the hands back. And we'll stay on this pose now. Diving into it, lift lightly, nice flat back, open heart. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, now we're all in a different space in our yoga journey, so if you know that you are working towards your split, start to slide your right heel forward, left knee back. And one final breath here. Nice slow exhale. Just now walk forward, back into that lunge. Tuck the left toes in, lift the left knee, press back to your high plank. Hold high plank. And leading with your heart, walk into your toes. Slowly lower through your chaturanga. Meeting in down dog. And big toes to touch. Send the hips up high. Ground the heels. Kind of observe here how the right heel might be moving slightly closer to the earth with ease. And this is a great place to land and take a bit of inventory from right to left. And separate the feet. Take the hands together. We move into the left side. When you're ready, wide step outside of your left hand. Let yourself land. Again, get grounded. Right hand below the right shoulder. We open up in for our twists. And of course, if you want to ground your right knee, please do. If you want to stay elevated, please do. And one beautiful thing about yoga is that there's so many variations, so many options, and you create your own journey. We thread through for 10 counts. Again, moving with your own breath, your own rhythm. On your inhales, we reach. We think about our intention. On your exhale, thinking about letting it manifest. Move with us. So first one. Deepen your breath. Halfway. Last two. And one. And reach it up. Lunging into it. And you can take left hand to left knee. Hold here, or if you'd like to incorporate a bend in the right knee, and getting into your hip flexor on the right side, you can always reach back and grab your right foot with your left. And whatever is going to nourish your body here. And we get into some hot hips. We incorporate that movement, building strength, with a balance of flexibility, knowing that taking the time to release any tightness, any tensions in the body will improve your cardiovascular, will improve your strength training. You'll start to notice a softness in your muscles that are ready to engage and push even harder for you. Let's meet back. Our left hand comes back to the mat. Let's heel toe, left foot to the middle, and rock forward in for that lunge. Again, let the hands be relaxed by your side. Deepen the lunge as much as feels good for you right here. Relax your gaze. And take a moment to come back to that new moon energy, clearing the mind, the heart, the body. So that as we move through this moon cycle, the Taurus energy, we can start to focus on strengths that we're acquiring through this experience. And maybe new strengths have evolved, or strengths that you had already have started to solidify even more. And that's what this new moon is about creating a space, so clearing body, mind, and heart, and allowing for a sense of strength, a sense of self, to really flourish. And that's in line with the spring weather, thinking about planting a seed in ourselves and allowing it to grow here. Let's move through that flow. So hips come back, left heel stays grounded, toes reach. In one breath, relax the gaze. Walk back forward into a lunge, 2 breaths. Exhale, rock your hips back. And walk back forward. Final little lunge here. Let your gaze be soft. Maybe lunge a little deeper, open up new space. Exhale, hips back, and we hold this pose. Again, if you're working into a split, please do hearts melt. Keep flexing the toes, and we're opening up this beautiful hamstring, creating this nice long lean muscle. Deeply breathing, again, with the intent and focus on you, on showing up and being here for yourself, for whatever reason it was, for strength, cardiovascular, for movement, flexibility, for your mind, your heart. Final breath, and let it be nice and slow and long, controlled exhale. On your next inhale, let's walk back forward. And we tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, step back to your high plank, rock into your toes, lower through chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale down. From here, we will rock forward into a high plank. With a slow count of 5, we lower. Chaturanga for 3, 2, and 1. Touch down all the way. Open up the arms into cactus. Let the right cheek come to the mat. We're looking over to the left side. And allow the breath to ground the belly, to anchor us. And we're going to do 3 rounds of floor bows. Again, beautiful hip opener, back strengthener. We think about the strength of our legs here, so just bend the knees, kind of windshield wiper our legs, massage at the top of our thighs. I love floor bow. It's such a beautiful expression, especially of our strength. It gives us a moment to really demonstrate the power of our body, the power of our legs specifically. Again, this movement is about the strength of your kickback, and the stronger you kick back, the more you will open up your heart space, the more of that stretch will get into your shoulders. So when you are ready, stop the windshield wiper, flex the feet, think about drawing those heels back towards you, so much so that you can reach back, grab the outsides of your ankles, and flex your feet. Bring your gaze forward, so centered on the mat, but then take a lift. So allow there to be this soft opening in your heart space. The throat is opening up as well. Take a deep breath, relax. We go on the next breath. Inhale. Exhale, kick back, send back, lift the body up into your floor bow. Exhale, kicking back, sending back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Relax. Open up the arms into cactus. Let any temple come to the ground. So allow the breath to be felt here. Our heartbeat elevates quite a bit on these floor bows, so just take a moment to get grounded, to feel that energy, to feel that surge. Next exhale, softening. Beautiful, we're coming down. This is training our hearts. This is a really gentle cardio, but it does great things for us. So when you're ready, round 2, bend the knees, reach back, grab those heels, take a deep breath. First one, to let anything go. Second one is for your strength. You kick back, send back, go. Keep kicking back, keep tapping into your strength. Draw the knees in, kick, 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 kick. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax, reach. And let the breath be audible. Allow that reconnection with the mat to soften your heart for the final one. Here we go. When you're ready, bend the knees, flex the feet, reach back, grab the outsides of your ankles. Again, first breath, create space to get ready. Second one to go, strength, power, your intention. Let's go up. A little further, keep going, kicking, kicking, squeezing the legs. You got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. And any cheek to the mat, whatever feels best here. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs. Beautiful. From here, relax the legs, tuck the toes, hands come below the shoulders. You can slow count of 5, or if you want to move into a nice wide-legged child's pose, that's a great option. If you're feeling like you want to take a moment to reconnect, just how we started. If you're moving up, reverse plank, go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and move into a down dog. And if down dog is restful for you, stay in your down dog. If you want to cycle through a vinyasa, 1 or 2, if you want to move, or if you want to take a moment in your wide-legged child's pose. And if you're in your child's pose, bend the right knee, draw the left heel to the ground, switch over. If you're in your child's pose, think about pressing the palms into the mat so much so that your elbows are lifting. Let it be active. Allow yourself to stay present, connected with every breath. Taking in your intention of clarity, cleansing. Allowing every exhale to be your strength manifesting, unfolding, flourishing with this new moon. Both heels to the ground. We meet in a down dog, so whenever you are ready, take big toes to touch. Right leg lifts to the sky, and then right knee right away comes to your right wrist. Swivel your left heel over to your left, or your right heel over to your left hip. Take a moment, walk the hands back, shoulders roll back. Get a little bit of a back strengthener here. Your hands can either stay by your side, or if you want to bring them to heart center. Think about that beautiful long spine. Even if you want to reach your hands up to the sky. Slowly for 3, 2, reconnect. And then walk into your pigeon pose. And tap into your breath. And when you come into your pigeon pose, immediately think about kind of flushing this relaxation through the body. Start at your fingertips, through your wrists, relaxing the arms. The heart might even sink a little bit deeper to the mat here. Scan the side bodies. Bring awareness to the breath that's cycling through your core. And so much energy. And we come back to that idea of how we hold tightness and we kind of lock down on ourselves. And with this new moon, if we can just unleash and let go, even just a little bit of tightness. One breath at a time, let it unfold. Let it go, let it out. The legs are relaxed and long. Relax the glutes. And everything is soft and flush. Beautiful. I wanted to hold our pigeon for about a minute, so take one final breath here. If you are enjoying this nice pigeon pose, stay a little bit longer. You can always meet up. We will move into a king pigeon. So choice is yours to stay either grounded or to elevate. Hands will come back by your side. So we've kind of been here before, going a little bit deeper. Now for each and every one of us, this bend will be different. So start to create that bend in your left knee. Heel guides towards your hips. You might reach back with your left hand and grab the ankle to encourage that movement, depending on how tight you are. I know I see all of our community posts, and I know some of us are very active and probably very tight, so just be kind to the body here. One breath at a time. Be proud of how tight you are. Be proud of your energy. Be proud of where you are. Option to extend that right hand up for a balance. Even if you want to take a bind. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful mermaids. Allow yourself to move authentically. If you decide to stay grounded, we have one final breath. And we will meet. Slowly relax the left leg. Press into the palms. Lift up and tuck the right leg. Land back in a down dog. And where you can either stay and a pedal out, sway your hips. Or cycle through a vinyasa if you want to move and flush it out a little here. Beautiful. When you're ready, left side, big toes touch, left leg lifts, left knee, left elbow, right, left heel to your right hip. Slide back, right leg's nice and relaxed. Hands come by your side, shoulders roll, back strengthener. Hands either stay by your side to your heart or reach up. And beautiful deep breaths. We open up for 3, 2, and 1. And into your pigeon pose. So elbows out, lead your heart down. Again, allow yourself to get grounded, starting at your fingertips. And feel the palms pressing into the mat, the pads of your fingers. Relax the wrists, the arms. Relaxing your chest, your heart space. Maybe even opening up a little bit closer to the mat. Again, scan the side bodies. Observe your breath moving, ebbing and flowing, clearing and creating. There's so many 2 words that we can attach to our breath, and whatever resonates with you. When I think of new moons and new cycles and how we prepare ourselves, I think about clearing and then creating. And relaxing your glutes, your hips, legs are long. We hold a grounded pigeon for this minute, but if you are choosing to stay, please do. With that option to elevate and come into a king pigeon, to a mermaid, depending on your practice. So when and if you are elevating here, let's come up, shoulders roll back, and get ready and just really move kindly here. I know we're outside and being way more active with this beautiful weather in Calgary, so wherever you are, you might be very tight or feeling the increased activity of being outdoors. If it feels good, reach back with the right hand, grab the right ankle, but then bring the shoulders back square. That's such an important piece to keep the heart, the shoulders aligned. Deep, deep breaths. As some of you know, I'm still, I miss spin, I miss teaching it so much, but this has been such a great way to reconnect with the practice, reconnect with a community, and stay together through a challenging time. So I'm grateful for the platform. Release the leg. Final breath where we meet back. Plant the hands. Tuck the right toes in, lift up, press back again. And the next few moments are for you to decide whether to hang out in a down dog, to cycle through vinyasa, or if you want to come right into a nice wide-legged child's pose. Final 2 breaths. If you've taken child's pose, please come back to down dog. We'll bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, float to the top of the mat. Sink our hips low. And then sit onto our sit bones. Beautiful transition. Shoulders roll back. We'll do a forward fold, so crossing the legs, shoulders roll back. We inhale, we lift. In clear body. Clear mind, clear your heart. Exhale. Start to create. Allow the hands to come down, the heart to soften, and maybe your elbows bend and you connect your forearms for this fold. The choice is yours, how you land in this forward fold. It's a humbling moment for us at the end of our practice to fold forward, to feel the heart grounding, the forehead releasing and grounding, and focusing on the alignment of the crown through to your forehead chakra, your throat, heart, your solar plexus, your roots. There's this beautiful alignment of energy, and it is for you to choose how energy flows through. So deep, deep breaths. Again, when I was preparing and reading and doing my personal work to get ready for the moon cycle, a big part of the focus for the first few days is clearing. And the more focus and intent that we bring on clearing the body, clearing the mind, clearing our hearts of any energy that's no longer serving us, the quicker we can start to move into create. And I think a yoga practice combined with movement, with flexibility, mindfulness and presence really allows us to move through that process of clarity even quicker. So acknowledge yourself for dedicating time, energy, and awareness to clearing your body. Grounding it in this forward fold, final breath. We will slowly roll up, elongated spines, and lift with length. Take the left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind you, kind of twisting lightly. Shoulders open up, and even so much so if you want to take a gaze over that right shoulder, please do. Twist gently through, deepen the breath. Exhale, clear the body. Inhale, clear the heart. Soften the muscles in your face, relax and clear the mind. Come back to center, right knee to right, left hand to left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand comes to your left knee, cross through the twist. Again, if the shoulders are opening up, if it feels good to increase that twist, take your gaze over the left shoulder. Tap into that movement, that breath. Again, first one we dedicate it to the roots, our body. Second breath to clear the heart space. Final breath for the mind. Come back through center, shoulders roll back. Close the eyes and bring the hands either to heart center, or you can keep your hands on your knees, palms may be open. I'm going to take these last few moments either in a seated meditation, or if you'd like, you can lay back in Shavasana, so the choice is really yours. And observing the breath. And I wanted to do something special. It's been, I think, like 10 days since I've been able to teach on the Hot Shop one, and I'm doing it nightly on mine. I just missed the boat last week to putting my name up for a spot on the schedule. And again, feel great to be in a community with so many instructors that are willing to share their talent, share their knowledge and wisdom, and it's great for us to tap into different practices. But when I saw that I was on for tonight, I wanted to create a magical playlist. And I know one time I played the Beauty and the Beast song, and it got such good feedback, and I love that we tap into the kindred energy, and we remember a time maybe that we were at Disney World, or maybe remember our favorite Disney movie. And it's amazing how Walt Disney was able to create something so magical for so many. And so with that, with clarity, we create. And that's what I was kind of thinking and going for, with the intention of creating something magical, knowing that you have everything that you need to move forward and create. And we've done a lot of good work tonight to clear, to set ourselves up in this new moon cycle, to move and be really, really creative. A tale as old as time. And scan the body and let this be such an awareness, an opportunity to cleanse any last little bit of energy that's no longer serving you, whether that's in the body, the heart, the mind. Just think about sending really light, soft, gentle energy into that space, and give it permission to be released. And sometimes we have a way of holding energy in our bodies. It can be physical, it can be mental, and you know yourself best. In these final few moments, really tap into your self-love, speak to your energies, and plant a seed that's going to grow and flourish with you through this moon cycle moving forward. Deep, deep breaths. Allowing every wave of exhale to be an opportunity to create something that's meaningful to you, something that brings joy, that brings excitement to your heart, to your mind, to your body. And grateful that yoga is that for a lot of us. I know that even creating this practice, moving with me either now or if you do this later, is creating connections. So acknowledge our connections. Know that connecting in a different way through this time on this platform or in any other way is a way of creating something magical. Each and every one of us on a spectrum have an introverted level and an extroverted level. So I know our extroverted senses are seeking to be connected, and so great that we can connect this way. And until we can meet in person again, keep nurturing your introverted self. Again, nightly, I'm practicing at 6. On Saturdays, I do 10:30 a.m. Again, so grateful, Hot Shop community, for your time, your awareness, and for everything that we've been able to create over the past few years. Again, missing you dearly and sending you all the love and light, wellness to you and your family. Stay safe. Namaste.